you guys already know from the title. Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to the Chelsea vs City match which has just happened tonight. It was the Carabao Cup final. It kicked off at 4:30, and basically, if you don't already know, Chelsea lost on penalties, which to Manchester City, which is fine, but the events that happened just before the penalty shootout were, for me, unforgivable. So I just had to talk about it. I know it's not my normal type of video, but I'm just trying something a bit different here. So forgive me if this is a little bit all over the place. Again, my appearance. I wasn't planning on filming, but you know, the events I saw, I just have to give my 2p piece on them. Also, the reason why I'm currently like this as well is I've got this rash on the side of my face which is killing. Hopefully I'm going to get that sorted out soon, and additionally I'm not walking around. I'm not sure when the next vlog will be up as well because I've got a swollen ankle. I was playing football today. All that aside though, let's get into the main topic. So, Kepa Arrizabalaga, he is the Chelsea goalkeeper. We signed him from Athletic Bilbao for, you know, I think, well, it says here that he was the most expensive goalkeeper for, well, in the Premier League. You know, 71.6 million, as you can see. And he was brought in by Sarri, and I just can't believe what I saw. I'm sat there and I'm watching the match. He's gone down, not once but twice, you know, with what looked to be cramp, and you know, rightly, the manager's gone to replace him with Willy Caballero, our backup keeper, who was pretty good in his own right, and it was an absolute circus what happened. Basically, the manager's stood there on the sideline with Willy Caballero waiting to bring him on, and Kepa's just waving him away, saying, no, I'm not coming off. Not even, I don't want, you know, not even, it's not just saying I'm fine, he's deliberately going against the manager. And it just made an absolute joke of the whole game. Because up until that point, we actually matched City really well. Like, obviously, you know, they were, you know, they had more of the ball, but we were making some chances on the counter. You know, we had a game plan, you could see it. We were soaking up the attack. We didn't go gung-ho like we did a few weeks ago when they absolutely turned us over 6-0. We had a plan, and I would say it was working. You know, there were some moments where we were very unlucky not to actually nick a goal and maybe get the result, but that's all gone now. That's all gone now. That's not going to get talked about. What will get talked about is the manager, the keeper, and just the future of the club, because we didn't need this. We've already had it, you know, a few days ago. We've been in the news for the wrong reasons again. We've got this transfer ban. You know, this is just another thing. And I love this club. I absolutely love. Yes, you know, those who know me, and you can probably tell anyway, I'm not from the area, you know, call me what you want, but I won't stop supporting them. I've been supporting them for however long now, ever since I got into football, and it's absolutely embarrassing. It's so hard trying to, you know, back your team at times, you know, trying to justify them. So, where do we go from here? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Who do we play next? Yeah, guys, so as you can see, we've got Tottenham on Wednesday, and honestly, the atmosphere at that game is going to be, well, we'll have to see what reception the fans give. For me, you've got to back the manager. Yeah, some people have questioned whether he's the right man for the job, but you know, he sets his way, he sets his team out, and you follow your instructions. You know, it's as simple as that. So, I don't know. You know, I've been watching Sarri, and you know, I'm not one to initially call for someone's head as a manager. You know, that's not me. I like to take a step back and sort of assess what he's done over the bigger picture. And obviously, you know, there are some key areas which he's been pulled up on, you know, playing Kante out of his position. You know, he's won the World Cup and the Premier League twice, you know, in that sitting role, but obviously he's gone for Jorginho instead. Okay, that's his decision, as we've got to, you know, we have to see how that plays out. The season isn't over yet. Again, we've been struggling for strikers ever since Costa left. You know, Morata, he wasn't quite doing it. Giroud, to be fair, I don't mind him. He gives, you can see he's trying when he's up there. Obviously, he's the other side of 30 now. When he is what he is. He's not, you know, we all know he's not a world-class striker, but he does his bit. And now, we're meant to be trying Higuain, but, Hazard started in the false nine today, which I was scratching my head at. Personally, I thought, you've got to go with Higuain or Giroud. You need an out-and-out striker. But, as I say, to be fair to him, it was working. We pushed them all the way to extra time. Kepa, what happens next on Wednesday? Does he play? I don't know. If he does, he's going to have to, he has to apologise. Whether that's made public or if that's something they discuss behind closed doors, I don't know. And the thing is, I'm sat there and I'm watching it and I'm looking at the penalty shootout and I'm thinking, even if you save all of these penalties, what happens next? People are still going to remember what you've done. The fact that you've publicly undermined the manager and you've absolutely humiliated the club. It's shocking. Like, no one player is bigger than the club. That's something you have to understand, and that's the same everywhere. It doesn't matter, which club you support. You all get that. You all know one player isn't more important than the club. Again, it's just such a disappointment because it's ruined. It's ruined the performance. That won't get talked about. It'll just be Kepa and his actions at the end, and that's a joke. Yep. So naturally, it's trending. Kepa himself is trending. Let's just read some of these. Alright, I can't read this out loud, but someone's already edited his Wikipedia, basically saying Kepa is also the most unprofessional in the world, and his mum didn't teach him any manners. So yep, straight on to that. And yeah, that's another thing. I didn't catch it properly, but I'm pretty sure after the full-time whistle went at the end of extra time, he even looked at the camera and gave a wink as if to say, look at me, look how good I am. It's just another whack in the face. People are unsure whether or not he's going to be playing another game for Chelsea, and I can understand why. So, final thoughts to wrap this up. Performance, we were, we showed a lot more than we have been recently. I thought all the players out there, most of them gave everything. We were just very unlucky. Congratulations to Manchester City. They were a better team on the day. They managed to win via penalties, and there was something in there with Raheem Sterling scoring the winner. A little bit of justice, you could argue, with what happened in the game at Stamford Bridge. I'm going to end it here, guys. Stay tuned for the next one.